Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. We're back with a Semrah run, and this time we're going to be introducing Kigiri to the lineup and also adding in Iova and Silas since the last time you guys saw my team. So obviously we've done a couple of trial runs with this, and this is what we came up with. 182k, we could push further to be honest, but I'm not sure if we have the right stats on Eloin to do so. I've regeared her a bit. Hopefully the healing reduction isn't too much of an issue and we can still get that done, but this is the team that we've worked out with. And without further ado, let's actually head into the run. And I'll be letting the auto fight do the placement and also like get through the first phase or so, just to quicken things up. And all 5 of my support units have invigoration buff, which is why you will see Torador facing the back instead. Yeah, he's facing the back. It's like he's hitting Iova. But yeah. I'll just let this auto for a while. And you can see that we actually didn't put Eloin down until much later. That's to like sort of stack the euphoric orbs. I honestly don't know how much it matters, but yeah, I do want to think that it helps a little bit in terms of increasing the damage output, so I've done that ever since. And yeah, with Kigiri and the Semrah nerfs, Semrah Aegis phase is really a joke now. You can see there's just perpetually always no stacks on Semrah because Kigiri is always cleansing it off and the stacks don't actually grow anymore, so yeah. And then first phases should still be fine. So we can wait for a bit here. There we go. Alright, I think this is where we can probably play manually for now. Speed things up a bit here. We're just waiting for the slam here. You can see Kigiri's channeling instantly cancelled off with that time ultimate. And yeah, we're just gonna let Arrogance do his ultimate here. There we go. And yeah, it's hard to actually figure out Kigiri's timing at first. But after you do a test runs, you sort of see the moments and the gaps and the patterns where you can always, sneak an ultimate in. And that's what we've been doing.
Stand clear of my blade. All intruders have been marked. Stay close.
Yeah, over here we're just gonna let Arrogance do his thing. I don't think we actually have to do anything else with the other units. There's enough damage output coming.
We're stronger together.
There we go. Same thing with the poison timings. Like the last time I said it, you basically want to cast it when Semrah's hand goes up. So after the animation, then the channeling time, his hand goes up. The moment he starts coming down for a bit, that's when you want to pop the ultimate, and you should get the Eloin ultimate up by the next the second poison phase. So there's one poison phase here that, you know, we're gonna have to deal with like this. Just gonna have to out-heal it. And that's when you can also sneak in Kigiri. And there we go. I didn't pay attention. I was trying to look at the timer to actually burst the boss down. The right timing with arrogance. Yeah. Probably should have casted the ultimate a bit earlier. But we'll take note of that in the later runs, or the later parts of the run, where these things become a lot more essential. You can see damage-wise where we're at. Arrogance damage is reduced a bit when I remove Last, but that's alright because addition of Iova and Silas is just so much better than Last and Salazar alone. They barely do any damage because I have them on low awakenings. And this is another one of the chances for you to pop Kigiri's ultimate. And yeah, we're just gonna wait a bit here for Iova to finish channeling all his sword. That's when we can actually pop his ultimate for more damage. It's like an extra 5 seconds of like damage boost if I'm not wrong. There we go. Honestly, the Semrah arms is way easier to time when I have more platform units like this. When I used to run 5 melee units, what happens is that this second set of units will still get hit, and that makes the Cornelian timing a bit iffy, and sometimes units on the right all die. Yeah. I'll say that with this new placement, it's been way easier. Right. So now Arrogance ultimate is down. I think we're gonna have enough time to actually hit the next timing and sync up all the ultimates together. There we go. All synced up. Very nice. And on to the Aegis phase again. Aegis phase is honestly just a pure DPS check now. Once you have Kigiri or Lucius, like it's just how much damage your units can do. So another chance to use Kigiri's ultimate there. Get some damage in. Probably a bit too early with that timing there. I'm gonna see with this Outshadow, the stack is gonna go again, and yeah. You really only have one stack going on at most with this new Semrah like nerf. It's really very straightforward now. I think honestly what I struggle more now with is actually the poison stacks. Gonna slow things down a bit. I want to wait for Arrogance out to come as close as we can. There we go. Let's see that line up perfectly. And get some good damage coming in. And just before this poison phase hits, you can actually time Kigiri's ultimate to deflect the poison stack and get some damage in. So same thing. That was time. I think alright. Should get the ultimate up in time, which we'll see in a bit. For the cast, the Cornelian ultimate here. But it's okay. Earlier poison stacks, not so harmful. You see the stack really being cleansed off the moment that it drops, which is great. That's really what we're aiming for here. It's not that big of a deal earlier, but once you get to the later bits, the poison starts to really hurt. Timings like those really matter a lot. There we go. Wait for the poison to, the boss to pop, and during the down phase, that's where we lay down all the damage. And I'm gonna speed things up again. Another chance for us to use Kigiri's ultimate here. Yep, there we go. Another good thing that not having last has made is that Arrogant's ultimate lines up way better. Because you don't get last spanking him and boosting him too early. Yeah, that was a bit late. You can see the ultimate didn't go off on time. So losing a bit of damage output there. Should I probably wait for the saw hits instead. So we're gonna wait for a bit here, try to drag it out so that we can get Arrogance out in time. Slow things down a bit here again. There we go. Very nice. I think we used to do about 72k damage at this point. Now we're up to 78k with just the addition of all these units. And also the fact that the Aegis phase is way simpler now. And yeah, not having Lucius makes it such that, you know, we can actually time our cleansers very well. Another chance to pop his ultimate. And I'm gonna line this up again nicely. Get some damage in. From this point onwards, the Aegis phases don't really allow us to save ultimates anymore because it's really a pure DPS check. We need to do as much damage as we can. The Aegis phase, after like seeing the nerf, has shown me that, you know, it's really just a DPS check because the boss is just way tankier in this phase. Whereas in the other stages, you never have issues with not clearing things in time. You're always more concerned about actually dying instead. So another chance for us to use Kigiri's ultimate here. There we go. We're gonna pop the ultimates here but leave Constance one. Because she takes the longest to regenerate her reach. Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage and we get to line it up for a big ultimate when the boss is down. I think we should be fine. Yeah, I can see, right? You would think that was gonna go to 2 stacks, but Kigiri has that passive. Sweeping Strike takes place I think every 40 seconds. And every attack he does reduces the cooldown by 1 second. I think that's something that a lot of people didn't realize until we actually put Kigiri. There we go. It's gonna be same thing. We're gonna line this up with the poison phase and deflect that right away. Get some damage in already. So the moment he lifts his hand up there, we can actually go ahead to proc the ultimate. Oh, I think Kigiri didn't get dispelled for some reason. But didn't cast his ultimate though. Oh, I did. Okay, so that's why his the cleanse didn't work on him. Okay, let's hope this is not a bad idea. He is a ground unit, so it's not that bad that he has a lot of poison stacks on him, because we can still somehow tank through it quite well. Same thing. The hand lifts up. Go for that. Okay, I think Kigiri's thing procced, but that's fine. The ground units normally get quite a few op bounces. And that was too late again. Didn't get Kigiri to slash in time. Put down the wood elf for a bit more support.
It's always my pleasure to assist.
And same thing. Alright, ultimate's a bit too late here. Let's hope that doesn't affect DPS too much. It's too focused on actually clearing the boss and didn't actually see the HP. Alright, already at 100k at this point. Very good damage coming out.
Mother's blessings upon you.
So Semrah's gonna do one slam as usual. Kigiri count. Oops, too late. Yeah. I'm talking way too much. Not used to it. Okay, so same thing. Let the saw hit, and then we're gonna.
Let's not tarry while we have the light.
As the saw reaches the HP bar, we cast it, and that's gonna set us up in time. Get that going. And I think we may have a chance for opening here. Yep. There we go.
Intruders have been marked.
Same thing. Wait for the saw to reach almost the top.
All must fall. Intruders have been marked. You dare think you can resist me? Stand. We must all
And the Kigiri counter again. And I think we're now in a good state to actually wait out. So you can get Arrogance as close to his ultimate as we can. There we go.
let my curse work in our favor. For our loved ones, never fall. Our shadows. Let's not tarry while we have the light.
We strike forth.
We didn't manage to get his ultimate off because we killed the boss a bit too early. But that's alright. I think we are off to a really good start because the next few phases is really where things start to get a lot tougher.
Intruders have been marked. For our loved ones, our enemy shadows. Let's not tarry. All must.
We're strong.
Intruders have been.
Go get some ultimates going. And yeah. See what I mean? It's always going to be one stack.
Intruders have been marked.
It's going to apply one more stack here, that's fine, but eventually we're going to, yeah, you see, it gets cleansed off by the sweeping blade.
Clear of my blade. You dare think you stand. We must all. Intruders have been. For our loved shadows. Let's not tarry.
Skin's constant lacking a bit behind, but that's alright.
Intruders have been marked.
Stand clear of my blade.
Okay, I think now's the time for us to save up our ultimates. Yeah, Arrogance get his a bit too early, but that's fine.
Let's not tarry while we have the light.
We're stronger together.
There we go. Over 120k already, and we're gonna do the same Kigiri trick.
All life.
Intruders have
Nature is all life. Nature is always ready. Fear not, my friend.
A very clean cleanse, that's nice.
Stand clear of
all shadows. That's not.
We're
Intruders have been marked.
stand clear. Stand clear. You must all
Stay close.
So over here in the later stages, in case you guys didn't really realize, I do actually pop Cornelians out here. There is a amount of damage reduction that she does, which is very handy in just later poison stages, as you know, things start getting a little bit more sketchier. So you can see here, we're gonna wait for a bit
all lives are precious.
because we're gonna time this correctly.
Fear not, my
Just as the 25 goes to 50, you can see the stack disappears immediately. That's really what we're aiming for here. And Kigiri counter, there we go. And then by the next poison stack, we're gonna have Cornelian's ultimate up again. So really everything lines up like clockwork here.
Intruders have been marked. Do you think so?
And I'm gonna pop that heal there. Kigiri does get his unyielding cancelled there, but that's alright. Eloin is almost up.
nature is always ready. Fear not, my friend.
There we go. Silas unyielding gets procced as well. Let's hope he actually gets that back in time. Yeah, these last few phases are really where things start to get a lot sketchier.
Deceptive. Let my shadow. That's not. Intruders have been marked.
You dare think you can resist me?
And I'm gonna pop Eloin's out here, get rid of that poison. Okay, Silas's unyielding is up again, so that's great. And it's gonna be the same deal here again. You're gonna see the same slam, and I'm gonna proc Kigiri's ultimate. Yeah. It's pretty much rinse and repeat from here. It's just that the timings get a lot tighter. You have to be a lot more careful.
Or shadows. That's not.
Should I probably wait for Arrogance's ultimate, but that's fine. Proc that. There we go. Get all the unyielding ops back. I think we missed the one on Eloin. No, that's there too. He's gonna do the laser thing. Giving a chance for Kigiri to do his counter. So I'm gonna put the timing on 1x because yeah, the timings here really get very critical. I can't really risk miscalculating something just because the timing was running a bit too quickly.
All must follow.
There we go. You can see what I say here, right? Because it's only two sides of the map. One side gets hit, and since all my units are here, I only have to worry about surviving through the hit.
Doing so is my pleasure to assist. All intruders have been marked. Mercury in her power.
Flying strength.
Stand, you must all peer into the fire.
There we go. Very nice. I think it's gonna line up nicely with Arrogance's out, but we are not gonna go for that. We're actually gonna save our ultimates for the next Aegis phase, which is gonna be tough. There we go. I'm gonna wait for a bit here, time the ultimates to burst the Aegis phase, or rather, you know, do as much damage as we can. There we go. The same deal as always. This is gonna give us a free Kigiri counter. In this phase we can afford to be on 2x, that's fine.
It's always my pleasure to assist.
Stand clear.
Or shut up. That's not Teddy.
We strike full. With
Intruders have been marked.
And I'm gonna do the Kigiri cleanse again here. And the Arrogance out.
Intruders have been marked.
Stand clear of my
Our enemies will know darkness. Let my curse shadow. That's not.
we're stronger together.
Intruders have been marked.
That'd be nice. Yeah, I think this Aegis phase is more or less done for. We can just sit back and relax and accumulate a bit of rage here. Wait for the Arrogance out. Line that up nicely.
Or our loved ones. Or a shadow. That's not Teddy. While we have the.
We strike full.
You dare think you can
All must follow the natural order.
And we pop Eovas out here. Get that going. Very nice. Okay, this is where we have to slow things down again because this poison stacks are really nasty.
Nature is always ready.
Moment he lifts it up. There we go. Prop the ultimate. And you can see how the sound doesn't line up with the animations when you slow things down. Seems that the game didn't account for that.
We're stronger
Pop
together.
this ultimates here, get some damage going on. And we're gonna do Vanillion's ultimate right as the channeling finishes. And put down the Wood Elf as well, get some healing going. And
I'll keep you safe.
prop the Fussy burst here a bit. Get some heals going.
Intruders have been marked.
Can see we're really a lot more passive in the way that we are dealing with things here. We're no longer using Fussy's ultimate to boost Arrogance's out.
My friend.
Yeah, you can see there, Eovas get propped. Same with Silas. Let's hope we get those back. Because that's going to be the biggest problem, if anything.
you dare think you can resist me.
Let shadows. That's not Teddy.
We're
Intruders have been marked.
fine strength. Mother's
Stay close. I'll keep you safe.
I think I might be better off healing Arrogance here. I don't know. Because that's Torador. I think Torador has enough HP to get himself going.
Deceptive. It's always my pleasure to assist.
Let's see.
nature is always ready. All lives fear not, my friend.
Okay, we got the ops on Silas back. Eova's one is still missing. Let's hope we can get that back in time as well. 'Cause if we do, then we're gonna get past this stage.
Resist me. Stand clear of my
Fine strength.
Or shadows. That's not Teddy.
We're
stand clear. We must all. I am a red of
There we go.
Mother's blessings.
Very nice.
It's always
Probably first see out here, get a bit of heals back.
Is all. Fear not.
Think we might be able to break the high score that we showed earlier. It's a chance. Honestly, at this point, I'm more afraid of the big slams because those look a lot more painful than we first started out.
All shadows. That's not all intruders have been marked. See me and despair.
Mercury in her fine strength.
Get that Carnelian out going. Okay, I think this is bad. Some reason Carnelian's out didn't go off on a lot of the units. And that might be game for us. That's alright. This is a lot higher than the score we usually go with. But yeah, somehow the timings there didn't work out for us.
Mercury in her power. Fine deceptive.
Fear
Gonna pop everything we can here to see if we can heal them up, but nope. Probably not gonna work. Yeah, that was a Carnelian out thingy. That was not going well. But that's alright. I think it's been a good run. I really wanted to try for 120k, but yeah, this video is really as long as it should be. I don't think it should go on any longer.
we're stronger together.
Stand clear. We must all peer to the fire.
Okay, we get a bunch of guys back up. How effective is this gonna be? No idea because we have 0 healers and 0 AoE reduction. Yeah. Okay, I think that's gonna be it actually. Gonna finish things up here. Let Kigiri do that counter steal. But yeah, we're gonna run out of time here.
It's a good thing I'm
Let us cleanse this foul.
For mother.
There we go. 185k, I think we could have gotten higher if that Carnelian out didn't get screwed up. But we probably wouldn't have survived that second poison phase. That's just way too tough without Halloween A3. I think that's really the blocker now, and I've no reason why that Carnelian out didn't work there, but that happens. And this is the damage charts. Kigiri at A0, mind you, doing very good damage already. And I don't have him in the best gear. I have 3 Soba Arcana gear sets, and Kigiri has the worst. Eova and Arrogance have the best ones, and yeah, Silas has the best Infernal Roar we can find, and Alistair is just on a normal Infernal Roar set. And yeah, so that's the run. I'm gonna show gear in a bit here. There we go. Torador, Invigoration set. Regal's Crest, so we can heal him up quicker. And then Arrogance and his exclusive artifact with all this going. This is a 300% attack build. Kigiri, I think there's one crit damage piece. Yep, I can't replace this one because that's a quad, and I think even if I switch to attack bonus, I think the crit damage incremental amount is not worth it to switch this set out. Then Constance in a Kin Wisdom set, Kin Wisdom artifact and an Invigoration set. Alistair, Warlord set, Infernal Roar, Tear of Twilight obviously. Eova and Spirit Siphon, and then a very good Soba Arcana. The variant here is an extra 5% attack. And then Silas, A4, not A5. I think A5, the overall team's damage output will increase quite a bit. Infernal Roar set. And then First right here with Invigoration and Warlord, Euphoric Orb, Alloin, Warlord and Invigoration as well. You can see this is the amount of rage regen we need to make sure that she actually can cast her, ultimate in time for the second poison phase. And same thing with Cornelian Golden Scarab on top of about 130% rage regen and 600 attack speed. So yeah, that's a mouthful. Very long video. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I treat this as a Kigiri showcase. He's honestly amazing because of his talent. Let me pop over into the heroes showcase and show you what I mean. So you know how Lucius has to cast his ultimate to dispel? So he launches Sweeping Strike, which is where the dispel is, and he launches this every 40 seconds. It means that passively, he already has a way to dispel, and then on top of that, he has his ultimate. And the best thing about all this is that Sweeping Strike is where most of his damage is coming from, so you get to dispel Semrah's debuff and also do extra damage. Whereas for Lucius, it's the opposite. When you do his ultimate, he loses damage because most of his damage comes from Demonic Embrace. So yeah, that's the run, 185k. I wanted to go for 200k, but yeah, that Cornelian thing just didn't work out for us in the end there, but I'm happy with that. It has been a really good run, and yeah. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. Any suggestions you can make to me, happy to listen to them as well. And yeah, if you enjoyed the content, leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.